NXT took place tonight in its home of Orlando, Florida, at the WWE Performance Center, and this show served as the go-home show to both the Great American Bash, which is an NXT show this Saturday at 3 o'clock, and Evolution, which got the final segment on the show. So, building up two shows at the same time. Raw and SmackDown have also been building up both Evolution and Saturday Night's Main Event. So, I mean, basically WWE's been building up three shows in like the last few weeks. It's just been insane. At least the last couple weeks, probably, since the last PLE. So Ricky Sane started to show off, and he's doing the gauntlet match against the Vanity Project. Obviously, Ricky gets the win. After the match, he chooses a Falls Count Anywhere match against Ethan Page at Great American Bash. So Ruka and Zarya are backstage. They were talking to a recently engaged Kalani Jordan. Congratulations to Kalani Jordan. And the man who proposed to her, the lucky man, Mr. Carmelo Hayes. So congratulations to both Carmelo and Kalani on getting engaged. And they were also talking to Lola Vice. I guess Sol and Kalani are cool now. But then Laney Reed gets in their face, and then Kalani stands up to her. It leads to a match with them later tonight being made. We see Jordan Grace working out in a video promo, and then we see Blake Monroe calling her from her room, and she wants to have a glamour workout. I guess that meant a makeover. Jordan meets her, and then they do a to be continued. So it's usually that means the next week, but this means the same show because everything's just been so rushed. Tavion Heights and Charlie Dempsey make their entrance together, and then we get Charlie Dempsey against Tavion Heights. If Tavion wins, he's free from the No Quarter Catch crew. Where is Miles Bourne? We never see him anymore. Anyway, Charlie Dempsey won with the Regal stretch. Then you had Hank and Tank backstage. Lexus King walks by, then Javon Evans walks in, and he's doing nothing just to motivate random people, and I don't know what they're doing. Jasper Troy crushes Javon Evans into a parking garage door. Then they had to be separated. Mike Santana was out next. His tag team partner, Joe Hendry, then followed. And then we get Mike Santana and Joe Hendry taking on High Rise. They show Natalya and Maxine Dupree arriving on a split screen. Trick Williams interferes in the match, but Mike and Santana and Joe Hendry get the win anyways. Wesley and High Rise help Trick beat them down, so they're setting up the big contract signing at Great American Bash. Everything on Great American Bash can just be on TV. Every single match should just be on TV. Really. No need to have a PLE. No need at all. Every single one of these matches can just be on NXT, and we know why they're doing Great American Bash. There's no reason for this show to exist. I mean, Great American Bash is fine. If you have it like they used to have the NXT special, as an NXT show, it's a Great American Bash special for the TV show. That's fine. That's what I expect. That's what they usually do every year. They don't usually do a PLE. It's annoying. We all know why they're doing it. They do... we have a video package showing several Japanese wrestlers supporting Yoshiki Inamura when he goes for the NXT title. And then you had Inamura and Briggs heading to the ring together. They do a Dark State video promo. I'm just thinking to myself, can they fire these guys? All four of these guys need to go. This is one of the worst gimmicks. It's Retribution. It's worse. Dark State fucking sucks. I'm done talking about them. Just fire them. Briggs and Inamura are out next. Oba Femi's out, and they have a really shit promo exchange. Oba is just so boring to me. He has no charisma, and he's really tanking the ratings, if you noticed. He sucks. He's just boring. He's a good promo, but I mean, it's like there's no charisma there. It just doesn't excite me. I just find the guy extremely boring. Dull, lame. I don't care about him. Briggs does most of the talking for his tag team partner, so they're clearly teasing tensions between the two. Briggs ends up brawling with Oba, and then Yoshiki slams Oba Femi. I'm not into this match. We know who's winning. The match itself will probably be good at Great American Bash, but we know he's winning. You had Blake and Jordan at the beauty parlor. I'm thinking, why are they doing this? Means nothing. Blake gives Jordan Grace a makeover. Okay, that's fine. I don't care that much. Kalani Jordan's out next, and then Laney Reed is out. So you had this match, Kalani Jordan, Lady Reed. On the split screen, we see Zelina Vega arriving, and based on what she did later in the show, it'd make you think, why did it even make her go to Orlando? I mean, she probably lives there, so it's not a big deal, but why have all these chicks there? For what reason? What was the reason? I don't get it. At least give them the night off, even if it's a short drive. So you had Kalani win the match with this amazing standing twisted moonsault. She's really incredible, but she was favoring her knee after. So I hope she wasn't hurt. I really hope that'd be awful, especially for her. She just got engaged. That'd suck it to have a knee injury, but she was favoring it at the end. I was thinking, that's not good. D.A. Hale attacked Lainey Reed after the match for last week. Jasper Troy attracts Javon Evans again in the trainer's room. I just don't care. We get an NXT spotlight on the family. This was actually a good segment. So Adriana Rizzo is finally back. The Force, this is the first time we've seen Rizzo since... Has it been since Mania Weekend? It's almost 3 months. I think it's been since Mania Weekend since we've last seen Adriana Rizzo. That's a long time. 3 months since we've seen her. But she gets all of them to sit down. There's a table there. They all sit on chairs. They're all talking like an old school family segment. Rizzo is the one who announces that there's going to be a triple threat final battle match next week on NXT between the three of them. And final battle makes you think that the feud is over. The three are going to go their separate ways. It's the end. They argue again, but I mean, they're just setting up the match next week, and it looks like it's over for the family. And I'm kind of happy about that. This was a good gimmick, but how they split them up, it didn't work. Feud sucks. I'm glad they're giving it a quick death. I'm not going to lie. It feels like this was supposed to go on for a lot longer, but they realize how bad these fucking segments have been, and it just seems like they're ready to give it a quick death and move on. I wish they'd do the same with Chase U. These gimmicks are over. I mean, they broke them up too soon in a way, but they haven't recovered. There hasn't been the appetite to see the comeback. I think people have just moved on, even if they didn't want to see them break up initially. It's time to be done with this gimmick. Jasper Troy's in the ring. He wants in on the triple threat match with Obafemi and Inamura at Great American Bash. Javon Evans comes out. He fights him. He does an awesome dive to the outside. They have to be separated. And it was pretty obvious that they were going to have a match. And that was announced later. The Culling, we get a video promo. Tatum Paxley is now officially a member. The Culling will challenge Hank and Tank for the tag team titles tonight. And it immediately goes to their entrance. I'm thinking to myself, it's almost 9:30. They're running out of time here. It's 9:30. What's going on? I mean, they have to do this big summit. This match isn't going to get any time. Everything's going to be rushed. And clearly something went long on this show. Something must have gone really long, gone over. And the timing was wrong because I felt like that last segment should have been a lot longer. So Culling make their entrance. We get Hank and Tank against the Culling. So you had Zaria or Sol Ruka, one of them, take Tatum Paxley and carry her away. Hank and Tank eventually retained their belts. This wasn't much, to be honest. The announcers then preview the Great American Bash. You have Jasper, Troy, and Javon Evans being officially added. We see Ava walking down the hallway for the Evolution segment. We get a Chase U segment before the summit. In the doctor's office, one of the students is injured. He doesn't want to wrestle. Andre Chase agrees that he doesn't have to wrestle tonight. Next, we finally get to the main event, the Evolution Summit. Ava talks about the first Evolution. She's in the ring by herself. She announces the women are going to be in a battle royal, so she announces the particular woman. And all I'm thinking, the way this is set up, this feels so much like the first Evolution in 2018, when they just kept having Stephanie McMahon and Triple H in the ring saying, oh, this is so wonderful for the women. They're breaking the fourth wall. They're having all these women who are supposed to be feuding with each other, crying on the stage together. Oh, I just hated that. But the show was good, but I just hated how they were doing that. Here, it's like, oh, not this again. They've been avoiding it this year, but oh, we're back to it. So, Fatal Influence interrupts her. Fallon Henley, I just have to say, looks great. Then you had Jordan Grace come out next. Lash Legend was out. Then she is back. La Primera, the Dark Angel. Wow, I missed this woman. Stephanie Vaquer is back in NXT. We never get to see her on Raw, so maybe that's why I missed her so much. and she gets a massive pop. Everyone misses her. The show hasn't recovered since she's been gone. Look at the ratings. She says she'll win the Battle Royal Evolution, and I believe her. I hope she does. I think she probably will. Natalya and Maxine Dupri are out next. I'll be honest, I didn't care. Their name is the Dungeon Dolls. I don't care. I'm sorry. As we see a whole bunch of women come out, Jada Parker was talking from the crowd. She eventually makes her way down. Then we see Zelina Vega, who I don't know why they have her here. Like, they're doing nothing with her on NXT. For why did they even bring her there? Ivy Nile, Lola Vice, all on the outside. And then we see Julia, and I'm thinking to myself, they gave Stephanie that huge entrance. They couldn't give Julia anything. She would have gotten a pop. I mean, Julia's just standing there with her U.S. belt, and nobody notices her. And just I'm thinking to myself, oh, that makes her look so bad. They make her look like such a chump, and they did such a good job of building up her U.S. title when I'm thinking, oh, this sucks for Julia. But they have her in, and then a bunch of other women. I can't remember all of them. I don't remember everyone. They all brawl. I think you had Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame looking on, but there's just a huge female brawl to set up Evolution. Second was heavily rushed. Something went wrong, and it just sucked at the end, but that's how it ended to build up Evolution. So they're building up 2 shows just like Raw and SmackDown. So I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to this weekend being over. We know why they did this. They set up these 3 shows. Saturday's main event's a different story, but we know why they did the other 2 shows. I'm looking forward to this weekend being over so we can just get to SummerSlam.